Oh, Tim,
Tyler.
save something for the pod, man. You literally just busted Albert. This was a full-on investigation, dude. It took you like 2 minutes to figure it out.
I did bust.
We're gonna get you. Hey, listen. Email us your cold cases. Mm-hmm. Email this to Tim.
Yeah, email.
He's got the right
cases.
instincts.
And why are you curious about cold cases, Joe? Does that have something to do with today's topic?
It sure does. Welcome in. Welcome back, Tim and Joe's awesome podcast. We are talking today amateur detective, armchair detective, I don't know, crime junkie, as some call it.
Yeah.
Do you do the crime podcasts and the TV shows, the documentaries, all that?
I wish I did. I need to. I need to dip into.
No, you don't need to.
I
that's
do.
not your thing,
I need to get down in there and crack some cases wide open. You know what I'm saying?
You might have there's a whole community on the internet.
Single women.
Yeah, on Reddit, I think they're elsewhere. There's pages and groups. You could get in where you fit in, but.
I'm just kidding. It's not single women. It's all kinds of people out there. I think I always think about how like Lifetime. You remember Lifetime, the TV station?
They're still around.
It's always like scary men breaking in.
Yeah.
And single women running for their lives. So I borrowed that from that. But no, if you listen to a crime podcast, I mean, listen. If you did listen to, what was it, 2 episodes when I was living with serving coffee to a to a killer.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, what was that episode called?
That was Chance Encounters.
Chance Encounters, when you have a chance encounter regular with who is a sociopath. You know, I bumped into somebody. Did I tell you this? I bumped into somebody. A friend and I went out for drinks, and then he saw a friend, and then his friend was talking to me. He was telling me all about it. And he was like, bro, don't watch it. It's horrible. It's creepy. It's too much. Don't watch it. And I said, oh, well, you know, that guy was my regular. He's like, oh, which one? I said, oh, Munt. He was like, you have to watch this.
That's exactly what I told you.
Watch this.
Yes, exactly, yes. Yes. Have you watched it yet?
Not yet. And then he told his buddy, he was like, this guy, wait a minute. I was like, yeah, he used to come in. He's like, tell him what he used to order. It was quad shot on ice. And did you look after this man? I was like, yeah, when he didn't show up because they were getting busted in Chicago for the counterfeit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we looked after him. We were like, bro, you okay? What's going on? He was like, he was a monster. Probably still is a monster.
No, that's true.
But yeah, that's the closest.
Man. No, but yeah, way to keep your monsters close, right? Like you were looking out for him. You were in no danger on that one. Although your coworker almost went down to the basement, which is the epicenter of the entire
the crime
documentary.
Scene. The crime scene.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder if that's why. I don't know why I picked this episode. To be honest, it kind of snuck up on me that it was my turn to pick, and then I knew that I had made a notes page at one point. This thing was like 6 months old of podcast ideas. Yeah. I pulled it up, and the only thing that it said on the notes was, what do you like better, comets or asteroids?
Wow. Well, we've come a long way. We've come a long way since that.
We've come a long way. So we're not doing that episode, but come back for the what do you like better,
asteroids,
comets or asteroids episode. Wow, and that would have been tough.
Man.
Oh, you know, we didn't hit the red button.
Did you hit it?
Oh yeah. I mean, I couldn't.
This is our backup. The red button's our backup.
Oh, so we don't have to replicate that. We can't replicate that magic.
It's in the camera.
Yeah,
it's fine.
They got it.
This is just the backup. This is just the backup.
All right, amateur detective, Tim.
Yeah, you're going to inspire me. I know there's some mystery. So what was the premise again? It was like mysteries that we've solved, and then mysteries left unsolved.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Come with a case you solved.
Okay. Yeah.
And come with one that you're still working on, and I think we may be able to just hammer this thing out and put it to bed once and for all.
Let's
tonight. Get it. I love true crime.
Okay.
I listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't listen to any one type of podcast, but usually if there's an investigative series that a lot of people are listening to, I'll check it out. So I've even got one going on right now. I pretty much always got one going on.
Well, give a shout out. What are you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm like halfway through a podcast called Two-Faced John of God. It's about a natural Brazilian healer who is doing healings, first off, through energy, but also surgeries without anesthesia.
Whoa.
And he was a fraud. So
All
he
of it.
was well known in Brazil. He was on Oprah. Big name for sure.
90s?
2000s.
2000s?
Yeah, up to definitely the peak was probably early 2000s. I think it all came falling apart in like 2010ish.
Wow. And
Yeah.
he's cutting people open and just pulling stuff out?
He's
Does he even know what he's looking for?
yeah, he's pulling out the bad energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to get under the knife for that.
Couldn't we just like sweat it out? Poop it out?
Oh man, that's a good teaser for next episode. We're going to invite everybody to come back for our sauna episode, which is happening next.
That's speaking of sweating it out. Yeah, next
doing it.
episode is going to be no video. I think only a handful of people watch the videos anyways, but we'll put it on YouTube. But we're going to be broadcasting, not live, but from the YMCA sauna.
Yeah.
For how long? How long are we going to be in that sauna?
Oh man. I'm a good 15 minutes in the sauna
Great.
before it all falls apart.
So 50, because you were going to say an hour. I was going to be like, bro, I don't know if I can do that.
Forget
But
it.
15 minutes of
15
sweat.
minutes.
We're going to sweat that bad energy out.
And but I think that let's design it. We'll have to pick a good topic and let's really just hit it. I mean, I think we can cover a lot of ground in 15 minutes because our banter, which is lovely,
Yeah.
it has improved a lot.
Yeah. What if we did 15 minutes in the sauna and then 15 minutes of surgery on each other with no anesthesia? Just for the bad energy.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know you got a bad back. I'm ready to get after it, Tim.
Oh, no. My back's feeling a lot better now. You already healed me, man. I feel so
Didn't even
healed.
touch it, bro. Energy. I love it. I love it. I have a recurring thought, at least once a week, probably because I listen to so much true crime, and I also watch a lot of true crime documentaries, that if I was a suspect for murder today,
Okay.
there is no way.
Which are you? I mean, I know in Kentucky you probably aren't. Is there a state that you might be?
There is no state where I should be under investigation for murder. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let me say that. But
What
if
about
I
could
was, could be. There's always, we all could be, Tim. We all could be.
Okay. All right.
I would have a hard time on the right day ever explaining the series of decisions I made on that day.
Even if you didn't do it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, at least once a week, I have one of those days where if I had to account for my whereabouts,
Oh, I got you.
I would be suspect number one.
Yeah.
Like, why did you... I gave you a call
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I said,
Yeah.
Tim, I was at the gas station. I lost my keys.
Uh-huh.
I had to Uber home. Never found my keys.
Yeah.
You ever pulled up at the gas station, you go to get some gas, and within seconds, you've realized, I am finished. I'm
See?
done. I'm up a creek without a paddle.
That's where they would just cuff you.
So it's like, okay, so I've got to take an Uber home, but then I got to come back with a spare, so then I have to ride my bike across the train bridge, which is not for pedestrians,
I got
it's for
that
trains.
text. I got
right?
that text.
And then
Yeah.
I have to, and then I went in the woods, and then it's like, all this, like, none of it would make any sense.
You'd
And
look
at
pretty
least once
guilty.
a week, I have one of those days where it's just like, A to Z, you did not go,
Yeah.
nothing is adding up.
Yeah.
So I love it. Those days are the best, but yeah, if I was ever a suspect for murder and it's like, what were you doing on March 17th? I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I'm cooked because there's no telling. I did get involved. The closest I got to being involved in a investigation was I was at Speedway one day.
Okay. The gas station.
Yeah, this is maybe about 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I'm getting gas, and somebody comes in and they say, hey, can I use somebody's phone? They're like, you can use my phone. They're like, okay, I just found a body. I'm like,
Ooh.
what?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
It's in the alley. Are you sure they're dead? I'm pretty sure they're dead. You're sure? Like, are you certain they're dead?
Yeah.
They're like,
Are they this cavalier?
they're like, I mean, I just felt like I should get the call, and then we'll definitely know. I was like, well, let's go check.
Yeah.
So I hop in her car, because it wasn't the alley right behind. It was like 2 alleys over, and she drives me over there. And I get out, and there's the body in the alley. And as soon as I get out of the car, she drives off.
She just left you.
She left me. I was like, I might be getting framed for murder right now.
Wow.
What's going on? I had to wait there with the body for about 20 minutes.
Sounds very suspicious.
Was
there evidence of foul play?
There was no evidence of foul play.
Okay.
I think it was a drug overdose. It was raining. It was the body had been laying out for a while, and so I was literally just sitting there in the rain for like 20 minutes. Me and this body. It was very sad, of course.
Yeah.
It was this was a fairly young woman who had passed away, and it was likely an overdose because of where I worked. Somebody there was able to go in and even pull up my 911 call, which was, a little frantic. They're like, dude, you gave him the wrong address. I'm like, it's in an alley. Like,
yeah.
But
Man.
it looked like it was an overdose, although it was undetermined whenever the last time I checked.
Well, strange that your job would double check to make sure that you weren't doing a phony, I'm calling in sick today, guys. They're like, we have the 911 tape. Okay, you're okay to show up late today, but next time.
I went into work right after that. I was still the first one in the office. I was like, man, I saw. You don't even know the morning I had, and you're walking in late. Like, get to work.
Oh my gosh. Well, did the officer ask you questions?
Well, and that's the biggest telltale sign towards it being an overdose. So they walked over there, okay, yes, she's dead. All right, do you need any information from me? And they're like, no, you're good to go. So they didn't want much of anything from me. And I've heard that maybe that's because if it is an overdose, they're really not supposed to take any information, and that is to encourage people to call the authorities when there's an overdose, because there still could be time for Narcan or something like that. And, I usually keep Narcan in the car and a tourniquet, and in this car, I had the tourniquet, but I didn't have the Narcan. But I don't think it would have made a difference.
I got Narcan in my car.
Yeah, it's good to have.
And a tourniquet, but I haven't had to use them. So.
Yeah, good. Well, I got to hear from you. Let's kick it off, man. Where do you want to give me? You've already told me a mystery you've solved, but I know you've got others. You want to tell me? Do you want to crack a case wide open right now, or you want to tell me one of your accomplished?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back. I'll be honest. I'm not terribly prepared for this. Terribly prepared. But I'm trying to think.
You've got the look of just an old homicide detective who's just like, I'm too old for this shit. That's the taking off the glasses.
Y'all need to quit killing each other.
Coming out of retirement for one more.
That's it.
Give me one more, Tim.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, have I ever been under investigation, right, for anything? Like, maybe that's my end, because some of these memories are hard to get back to, Have I ever been investigated? No.
It's odd that it took you,
Yeah. Well,
10 seconds to figure out that it was a no.
I've had encounters with police officers. That is true.
Yeah.
In fact, as I've mentioned before, they thought I stole my own car. That was
the best.
Maybe I was under investigation for a hot second until he realized I'm just going to give him a $175 you weren't wearing your seatbelt ticket to a new father.
That's the best welcome to New York story. Oh my gosh.
So yes, I felt a little investigated at that moment. Let's see. I'll say this. Some cases have been cracked, but can't be shared with the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
However,
that's behind a paywall.
I don't know if you ever saw the TV show Westworld.
I saw an episode or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I'm not going to recommend it.
It was a little too much for me, I think.
But it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen the show by now, you're not going to.
It's gone, right? They don't even have it on.
Is it wrapped or is it gone?
Well,
off HBO?
It's not on HBO.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gone.
I wonder why.
It's a lot.
But that's like HBO's
That's
thing.
HBO. I don't know.
I know Thandie Newton, I think she got in a little PR trouble. I don't know. I waited on her in LA. She was a beautiful, beautiful human being. I hope she's doing well. Okay, anyways, Bernard is the head scientist, I think kills himself or dies or something like that. And Bernard is this African-American computer scientist that basically programs all the robots, right? You remember Bernard?
No, I
It's
don't
Jeffrey
think I
Wright. Jeffrey Wright's character. Jeffrey Wright.
I don't even know who Jeffrey Wright is. The show was not what I expected it to be.
Okay.
I got out of there.
All right. Well, let's say this. So you got this one head scientist running a whole team of humans who are behind the scenes of basically an amusement park with
That's what I thought it
animatronics.
was going to be about, an amusement park.
And so this whole team of humans, yeah, you were
really.
surprised.
Oh,
Imagine,
you bet.
imagine an amusement park with animatronics, and you can kill, rape, destroy the animatronics. Chuck E. Cheese,
I was looking for the nostalgia of Six
Showbiz
Flags.
Pizza, Disney. But anyways, Bernard is the head scientist in charge of all these people, or these animatronics, right? And he's on a journey too, and it comes out that he is actually one of the animatronics.
Oh, that must have been like a season 1 cliffhanger right there.
I think it was. So
Yeah.
the head scientist realized I've created just a playground for monsters, humans. So he kills himself. But before he does that, he programs this robot to be his in his place, right?
Okay.
His deputy. But nobody knows he's a robot. Even Bernard does not know he's a robot. Even Bernard thinks he's just human.
Okay.
But as they go deeper down this rabbit hole, kind of breadcrumbs, this labyrinth that the scientist has created to do the unraveling of his amusement park, they find plans for Bernard. And they're dumbfounded, humans are. And they show Bernard, and they're like, look at this. Did you know about this? And Bernard says, he looks at it and he says, doesn't look like anything to me. And then he goes on with his life. Because in each of the robots is designed this inability to confront that reality, right? And I know that, gosh, for some people it's like finding out something bad about a good friend and you're like, oh, that would never happen. Or a family member. And maybe you saw evidence for it and you're like, oh, that doesn't make sense to me. Even though it's like plain as day that like Uncle Ricky is like a serial killer. Or your quad shot on ice guy is a sociopath or something like that. But I think sometimes, though, that's why it's so hard to go back and remember these things. Is like maybe there was a moment that I saw evidence plain as day spelled out of this is a mystery that needs solving, but my reality was built. It's like finding out that, I'm trying to think who listens to this. It's like finding out that maybe, I think sometimes my kids listen to this, so I'm just going to be, but maybe finding out that like characters around holidays don't exist.
Sure.
Right? And I know when I told my oldest that a certain character around a holiday wasn't real, I started with like, oh, well, you know, this other character, like, it's make-believe.
Sure.
But he always went back to, oh, but he's real.
Yeah.
The jolly dude.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I just wish you could really spell it out a little more.
Well, when I told him that his presents were not from the holiday character, his answer to me, honest to God, his answer was to me, he would look so sad. He was like, Dad, that's okay. There's a lot of houses out there. He could not put it together that I was telling him that there is no presents going to houses.
Yeah.
He just thought I was breaking, like, that one principle true is gravity. Number two, this holiday character exists. So if he's not giving me my presents, that must mean that he doesn't have time for me. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
As long as he still exists.
Yeah.
And then I had to back the train up and be like, no, that holiday character never existed. And he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It was like that moment with Bernard where it's like, oh, he doesn't bring me my presents? Okay. I mean, that sucks, but okay. There's a lot of houses out there, Dad. I get it. He's got to pick and choose. But yeah, so it's hard to go back to those mysteries to be like, I don't know. I'm just trying to wander around in my headspace here, and at the same time not ruin holidays for my family. But at the same time, give you something genuine.
Right now too.
Give you something genuine. What about you? What's a mystery you've solved?
Oh my
Come on,
gosh.
solve some mysteries for us.
I have I've almost got one solved,
Oh, okay.
and I'm real close. I've done most of the heavy. Well, I did the sometimes you do the best investigation. You got your guy, but then you still gotta go to trial. You gotta hit him with you gotta put him in the slammer. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Welcome, Dan.
That's only half the job.
Yeah.
So one thing that our neighborhood is known for, but it should be known for more, is that it is responsible for producing the world's largest ball of duct tape.
That's this neighborhood.
The neighborhood of Portland.
Wow. Can we see this ball of duct tape?
I wish.
What happened?
The ball of duct tape, when I first came to Portland, was, I'm not going to say it's why I moved here,
Yeah.
but I thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, the ball was magnificent. It was beautiful. It was always decorated. If there was a holiday coming up for like MLK Day, it was like a silhouette of MLK for like it'd be summer, and then it'd be decorated as ice cream, and then they'd put a big ice cream cone on top of it, like it had fallen down because the bottom's a little flat on the ball. It's been sitting.
That makes
you know
sense.
what I mean? This thing is like the circumference is like 12 feet. It weighs like over 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
It can only be moved with a forklift.
What?
And for years, it was downstairs from where we are right now.
It was in here.
It was in here.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. World's largest ball of duct tape. And this next part's going to blow your mind.
Okay.
Because the world's largest ball of duct tape would not have happened if it wasn't for our mutual friend, Nathan Stess.
Whoa.
Instrumental in starting the world. He started the world's largest ball of duct tape.
Okay.
And then it was a community effort. Unfortunately, the last time I saw it was down at Mickey O'Day's.
Okay.
And I had not seen it. I realized a couple years ago, I have not seen the ball in like at least 5 years.
Okay.
And it's not something that you can just misplace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was at Mickey O'Day's when it was still Mickey O'Day's. I didn't see it.
Well, it was like back in the portal, like the art gallery back there. It was on display for an art show at one point, briefly.
It was a heist. Is this a heist?
Nobody saw it after that.
Whoa.
So I made some flyers. Missing flyers.
How recently?
Well, I just pulled up the flyer when we were getting set up, and it looks like this was June of 2023.
Oh, man.
So I made the flyer in June 2023.
Yeah. Let me see that flyer.
There you go.
Oh, man.
It's a missing flyer, you know.
Hey, that's a cute kid next to it.
Yet dwarfed by the ball.
Yeah.
It's got a reward on there, $50 for the safe return, for information that leads to the safe return of the world's largest ball of duct tape. 12 feet, 9 inches circumference.
And it has a Guinness Book of World Records.
I have a description here just in case you're not really sure if it's the world's largest ball of duct tape or not. And it has the Guinness World Record certificate, which is on display right near us now too at the Portland Promise Center.
Wow.
The certificate with the storyboards.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's 1,000 pounds?
It's heavy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard. I've never picked it up. To be honest, I haven't been able to.
All right. Yeah. Let's say 2,000.
But if I can't pick it up, it must be 2. Exactly. So I get a couple tips about this thing. I put it out in the Portland Anchor.
Yeah.
A few flyers go up, and I get a couple tips. And Nathan's the one who immediately is just like, well, the guy who drove the forklift, you need to talk to. And he gave me, of course.
Yeah.
He gave me his number.
Yeah.
So I get a hold of him, and he tells me,
I don't remember a ball.
He tells me that when it moved from Mickey O'Day's, that somebody came to pick it up who worked for Ripley's Believe It or Not.
No! Okay.
So I get a hold of Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
Like, listen, it sounds. I mean, I'm not blaming you guys, but your name's
Yeah.
coming up. Do you have no hard feelings?
Yeah.
But do you have the ball? And it's just, we'll come pick it up today. No hard feelings.
And Ripley's is out in L.A., right?
Ripley's, though, they're everywhere. They got a few different
okay.
museums around. I don't know where they're based out of. I was a huge fan of Ripley's Believe It or Not as a kid. I had all the books.
Oh,
I love everything they do, man.
Is it a mermaid? Is it a
I was
monkey?
gonna say, I love everything they do, but that's not really true because there was some bad stuff.
Oh, believe it or not, bro.
Yeah.
Your choice.
You heard it.
They're like the lazy Guinness book, right? They're like, believe it or not, I'm not going to do the research.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the DNA check on the mermaid. If you want it to be a mermaid, it's a mermaid. Believe it or not, I'm Ripley.
Oh my gosh, the show is just like that too. I used to watch the show. I used to record the show on VHS. I had so many episodes of Ripley's Believe It or Not. I mean, this is right up. You know me.
Yeah.
I love World's Largest Anything, World's Smallest Anything, World's. You know what I mean? Any roadside attraction.
Yeah.
That's the oddities. A beard of bees. I mean, that's all I want.
Yeah.
So they passed me along. Oh, and by the way, I'm sending all these emails. This is when I was at the very tail end of actually working in the mayor's office with Mayor Fisher. So I may or may not have used my official Metro email with my signature that said Office of Mayor Greg Fisher.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little leverage, you know?
And they got back to me, and they confirmed that not only do they own the world's largest ball of duct tape, but it is currently on display at the Ripley's Museum in Branson, Missouri.
Did they tell you how much they paid for it?
They didn't tell me that.
You got to find out.
They didn't tell me that. So, that's fine. I'm sure people have been enjoying it in Branson.
My parents went to Branson, and I got to tell them to go and look at the duct tape.
Tell them to.
Who sold the duct tape?
I think that they just wanted this. I mean, the museum. Maybe they bought it, or maybe
They
since the
said
museum,
they own
maybe
it.
they.
Money changed hands.
It could
Let's
have.
call Mickey.
It could have.
You need to call Mickey and find out.
No, I got a hold of Mickey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got a hold of him for this.
Yeah.
And he was another one who got me in touch with. It was all pointing back to the same person that Nathan got me in touch with ultimately. Yeah. And anyways, they decided this thing was too hard to move. No one wanted it, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they asked. I don't think they asked if anyone wanted
exactly.
it.
I mean,
People wanted it.
You know that we would have that thing. If you've ever been to the world's largest ball of like yarn or anything, those kinds of things in Cawker City, Kansas, you can walk up to the world's largest ball of yarn, and they've got another one in Dartmouth, Minnesota, because there's 5 competing thoughts on the world's largest ball of yarn.
Okay.
That's a podcast for another day. All right. Yeah. But it's under a gazebo. Anybody can come up and appreciate it, and then anybody can put yarn on that thing.
Yeah.
You just get a couple rolls of duct tape, and it's just a community thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I told them. It's like, all right, we want it back. It was from the Portland neighborhood. We made it. We've been missing it. And the decision for it to be given away was not one that was done, democratically.
Yeah, it should be Nathan.
It should,
gets to
exactly. So they say, listen, we don't often, there's a proper term that they use for this in museums. It's like decommissioning, but specifically for museums. And I can't remember what the word is, but we do not do that often. And if we ever do it, it has to be going to another museum.
Believe it or not.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we got
because
a museum.
we got a museum.
We got a museum.
All right. Let's go have lunch with Danny. We have lunch with Danny.
Oh, why not Katie?
Danny was immediately. Danny was
comes
interested.
Before K.
Okay. Exactly. I don't know. I don't have Katie's number, so I reached out to Danny, and I put Danny and Ripley's on an email together, and laid it out. Like, this is where we would like to do this, and they said, well, we will entertain this idea, but we need it to be able to be seen by visitors. So Danny didn't have room at the Portland Museum for it.
What?
But in the Children's Museum, it would be perfect.
So good.
Would it not be? That would be a perfect item for the Children's Museum. So he said, we are committing to have the world's largest ball of duct tape at the Children's Museum. Please give us the ball. They said, okay, great. Send us the website for the Children's Museum. Tell us, when it is, what are the hours, all that stuff. Well, it's not open yet. And that killed it right there. It's not open, so they cannot decommission the ball to the Children's Museum. But Danny has said, and I put him in touch, and Danny, last time I talked to Danny, he's like, man, I really need to follow up with that. Because when that thing is open, we've got to get that ball. Yeah. And I'm telling you, we need to caravan out there to Branson, Missouri, and we need to break that thing out, roll that
Yeah.
thing onto a truck,
Yeah.
and whoo, let's bring that baby
Man,
home.
that is a
Come on.
mystery. You found it.
So we're not at the end of it, but we're getting.
Yeah.
It could work out.
Yeah.
It could work out, but we need to stay the course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, you've gone this far. I doubt you're going to let it go now. You're like a pit bull with a bone, bro.
Come on.
Man, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you found that mystery.
I need to follow up with Danny because I felt like, okay, Danny's on the case. I can kind of wash my hands of it, but it's been a minute,
Yeah.
so we'll reach out.
Well, they're still not
we'll get an
open. They
update.
just got that big grant.
Yeah.
I don't know when they're trying to open by.
Yeah. Well, they need to save some space on the ground floor for that thing.
Well, I wonder if the Portland Museum could find a temporary home for it. I hate that they're giving you the runaround, like, oh, well, it's got to be visible. Oh, like, you didn't build this thing. They're acting like it's their baby. It's our baby. And if we want our baby to be under the porch, get back under the porch before somebody sees you. If we want our baby in a porch, under the porch, we got to...
They were a
stole
little
it.
pretentious about it. Like, we're talking about the Ripley's, believe it or not, Branson, Missouri. You're not the Met. Like,
Yeah. Branson, Missouri. My apologies to my mom and dad who love Branson, Missouri, but it's just Branson.
Oh, I lived in Missouri for a year. People are crazy about Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, my
I've
parents
never been. Apparently, I'm like missing out on the pinnacle of Missouri tourism.
There's the Titanic Museum they went to. There's stuff out there.
Okay. All right, tell me one.
Don't come back to me.
Don't come back
Is
to
there
you?
anybody else here?
Don't.
Let me see.
Anything you could tell me.
Okay, help me.
You could tell me your favorite unsolved mystery. You like D.B. Cooper? You like Amelia Earhart? What piques your interest? You got any good theories out there about anything?
Well, here's a funny story.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my teacher had pictures from an illustrator had made, and she said, and they were black and white drawings. That was like surreal. They were a little surreal, ships and things like that. And
So were you doing what's it called, a Rorschach test? Is this your teacher or your therapist?
It was very bizarre. I have vague memories of it. But anyway, she was like, oh, well, there was this children's author, and they disappeared one day. And when they went to find like a health and wellness check, all they found that was an empty apartment and these drawings. But no words, no copy, no anything. So we need to take these pictures, and today we're gonna write the story.
What a great
for
teacher,
right?
This teacher rocks.
Oh my gosh! And I was
Shout out the
I was an
teacher's
anxious
name. Can you
little kid.
Give him a shout out.
Well, hang on, the story's not over yet.
Oh no.
Let's not give her a shout out yet. I was so anxious. I was like, a human being. We need to find this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, but it's like maybe they went on a trip, or maybe they just couldn't hack it in whatever city they were in and they left, or maybe they owed somebody money. Who knows what happens, right? So fast forward to like Eben is 4 years old, and somebody gives him a birthday gift, open it up, and it's that book, but with words. She lied to me. And then when I opened this thing up, I was like, oh, isn't that weird? This is like, it triggered me. I was like, I'm anxious all over again. People just disappear. And you gave this to my son, and I opened the book up, and there's a whole story. There's all words in this book.
Is this where the sidewalk ends?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. But
They had those funny little illustrations.
yeah, oh yeah.
Kinda
I wish I
creepy
could
ones, too.
remember the name of the book, but I was so anxious when I opened up this book, and I was like, that's the guy that disappeared. And then I was like, oh, she just used it as a writing exercise, and she couldn't just say, hey, we're going to rewrite this book together. She was like, he was lost. They did a wellness check.
Oh my gosh, she had a
Inside.
whole backstory. But you'd never been so engaged.
Man, well, it was hard to focus on the assignment when I'm like, grown-ups just disappear? If a grown-up can disappear, I was such a nervous kid when I was young that I would carry survival things in my little jacket pocket.
No.
I don't know why I was so anxious.
What is it, like a can opener? What are you talking about?
It was
Flare
like
gun?
2 Starbursts. I still remember. It's like, oh man, I feel safe. I got 2 Starbursts. If I get like lost in the woods or something, or like somebody kidnaps me and I got breakout, because I thought those were real scenarios. You know, like I'll have 2 Starbursts. I had a pack of matches. I think I had a pencil.
Oh yeah, you're set.
And a Band-Aid. And I was like, oh, guys. You know, and I really thought
my little Starburst wrappers are my tarp.
Oh, yeah.
I got my pencils, my hatchet.
Eat it. That's it. I'm ready. But yeah, I was a real anxious little kid. So when that teacher said that this grown-up had disappeared and all they found were these drawings, and they thought, well, that's how she framed it. They wondered, are these drawings a clue to his disappearance? Are they related in some way? Bro, I was trying to crack that code for 40 years.
But you solved it when you least expected it.
And then that book came in and I was like, Mrs. Garrison!
Garrison!
I will find you where you are,
you.
Mrs. Garrison. You know exactly what you did. It was either Mrs. Garrison or Mrs. Fugate, but we'll pin it on Mrs. Garrison.
Oh my gosh! Well, you solved that one. I mean, look,
all right, I solved that mystery.
You solved that mystery.
That was a person that was never really lost.
I mean that counts. That counts.
Yeah,
you solved it.
Solved it. Thank you.
Well done, Tim.
I'll take the win.
You did it, Tim.
I solved that one.
Well, help me solve this one.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of saunas, and we thought maybe we'd be in the sauna for this episode, so this would have been perfect.
I had about 15 minutes worth of material, so
you were open for the sauna episode. All right. Well, picture me in a towel.
All right.
We got the steam. We're in the wet sauna. I'm not doing the dry sauna.
All right. Wet sauna. That's right. You're not a savage. You gotta stay moist.
There I am. I'm sitting and I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. I'm really not supposed to be at the sauna. I got a lot to do today. This was a couple years ago. Okay. I had a lot to do that day. I think we were leaving the town the next day. I had to go to the grocery store and pick up a few things before we left.
Yeah, but it's just 15 minutes.
I can always squeeze in some time in the sauna. Yeah. I love the sauna.
Yeah.
It is why it was so hard to have Eleanor. You know this. I was spending too much time in the sauna.
I know you say that. There might be some science behind that, but you feel confident.
No, I don't know if I feel confident because, there's so many factors.
There's a lot of
Apparently,
factors. Let's not pin it all. Maybe 40% chance sauna.
It seemed to finally take when I got out of the sauna.
Well, maybe
but, I was, it was,
maybe the sauna.
Who knows? We went to the Love Bus, and I think that did the rest of the work for us.
Yeah, there you go. Sometimes it's just the right vibe.
Got to get in the right bus.
Yeah. All right, so you're in the sauna.
So I'm there, and I really shouldn't even be there. I'm running behind, but anyways, I get it. So
and I got a picture. You're in a swimsuit and a towel.
No, I don't do swimsuits at the sauna.
You just do a towel?
I just do a towel.
Naked butt?
Yeah.
Got it.
That's what I do.
That helps.
So I come out of the sauna, I go to my locker, and got my t-shirt, cool, got my socks, cool.
Yeah.
Underwear and pants are gone.
They're just gone.
They're gone. And that's weird because the other stuff is in there.
Huh.
So that's weird.
Is it locked? Did you have a lock?
I don't do the lock, but I was like, let me check the other ones. I somehow, after I took off my shirt, I put that properly, and I took off my pants, and things got crazy, and I just stuffed it in a random locker. Yeah. Didn't happen. I'm starting telling everybody, my pants are missing, help me out. And so people are checking their lockers. I don't like to just open people's lockers, you know what I mean? So I like to announce, hey, I'm just going to be opening lockers.
Yeah.
People are helping me out, but no one's finding pants. The pants are gone.
Whoa. And the underwear. That's the gross part.
Yeah. Pants are gone. Underwear's gone. So I throw on a t-shirt. I throw on my socks. I throw on my shoes. I still got it.
And you Donald Duck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did. But I had to get on with the day. I shouldn't even been in the sauna at all. I'm supposed to be at the grocery store now.
That's where the officer is writing notes, and then they just write guilty, and they're like, "Yes, please continue with your story."
No,
guilty.
I keep my towel on, Tim.
Oh, okay.
I keep my towel on.
They're still writing guilty. There's no way you were supposed to be at the grocery, but you were really at the sauna, and you're going out of town tomorrow. Very suspicious,
right.
And you lost pants and. They're just like,
So,
yeah, G,
listen,
U,
I get out of there as quick as I can in the most direct exit to not
Gotcha.
put on a display of
Yeah.
anything. You know what I mean?
You
And
don't
be
want to make people
respectful.
jealous. You know what I'm saying?
You said it, not me. All right. So now I'm at the grocery store. So I'm in my
Still in the towel?
Yeah, I'm just in the towel.
Man, he was like double down guilty.
I go to Walmart, and the first thing I do at Walmart.
All right, well, Walmart's a great place.
Oh,
You'll
dude,
blend
Walmart,
right in.
I'm like the third most unusual person in there right now. Like, there's nothing.
You're blending
Dude,
right in.
I'm literally. I'm in the wet sauna. The towel is soaked, dude. This is not like it looked like I swam in the towel. It's always drenched.
You couldn't swap the towels out? Or is this your
No,
personal
this is my towel.
I got you.
This is my personal towel. But the first thing I do when I go to Walmart is I go straight to the men's section and I buy me a pair of shorts.
Oh, yeah.
And then I check out and then I go in and I change into some shorts.
That's thinking.
That's thinking. I got no underwear, but I'm not gonna spend money on underwear right now.
Bro.
You know, and I'm going on a trip. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
last thing is I need extra underwear expenses. Throw the towel in the cart and then I do the rest of my shopping. No problem. I get back home. No big deal. It's one of those days where it might be hard to account for my whereabouts if I
Yeah.
was the suspect of a crime.
Yeah.
But luckily, I wasn't. Now, the suspicious thing that happened was next.
Oh,
Because-
we are still not even at suspicious.
No.
This
I'm
is
just
all very
no,
suspicious.
exactly. No.
It's like, okay, tried to convince people of his alibi by walking around Walmart with nothing but a towel on. Like,
I
I'm
announced to
here.
everybody in the gym, my pants are gone. My name is Joe Newland. On July 17th, 2023 at 5 o'clock, I'm here.
Does
I'm
anyone know what
standing
time
right
it is? It's 2:35. Great.
Yeah, take a picture of me while I hold this newspaper.
That's right. He's like, all right, so not suspicious. Okay, yeah, go on.
I get a knock at the door. Guess who it
Okay.
is?
The officers?
No officers. It's somebody who apparently gets brought up every single week on this podcast. It's none other than our good friend Jared Miller,
Ah, Jared.
and he says, "Hey man, I'm doing some spring cleaning in July.
Yeah.
First of all,
He's either late or early.
and he says, I got a bunch of pants, man. Could you fit in any of these?
Man.
What? Pants?
Yeah.
Let me see those.
Yeah.
They're not mine. Thumb through, they're not mine.
Oh, you thought
They're not
maybe
mine.
your pants had gone in there.
What gives?
Okay.
Jared? I know it was you. You stole my pants.
That's what you told
This
him?
must have been the cherry. He's just like, he's having the funny, he's a member at the Y.
Oh, wow. And that does seem on
This
brand.
is on brand
That
for
seems
Jared,
on
isn't
brand.
that?
Yeah.
I came at him so hard,
Oh, no.
Tim. I know you stole my pants. This is no big. It's funny. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I still got my grocery shopping done. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Let me pause there for just a second. That's so funny because I remember the pants because I got a pair of his
You got a pair of those pants.
I got a pair of those pants. And I'm living in one reality where I'm like, oh, cool, some Versace pants.
Well, maybe he visited you first. Maybe he did have one of my pants, and then you got
it
it.
Versace?
Maybe you're wearing them right now. Let's crack this case wide open.
All right, so that's so funny. I'm like, man,
He
cool.
doubled down. He's got no idea what I'm talking about, and I cannot tell if he is putting on a literally like an Oscar-winning performance right now,
Yeah.
or he has nothing to do with it, and
Yeah.
you sincerely just wanted to know if I wanted pants on the very day that I lost my pants. And my pants were stolen.
Oh my
and
gosh.
As a matter of fact, you go to the YMCA quite a bit actually, and you know what? You spend a lot of time in the sauna, and if you saw me dropping
Yeah.
my drawers and putting on a towel, and I left them on the floor, you saw what locker I was, you would be giddy,
Yeah.
grabbing those pants and running right out the door.
It's like a classic movie trope, right? You go skinny dipping, you wash off in the river, and somebody comes along
the only thing that makes
and
sense.
steals your clothes.
It's the only thing that makes sense. But the problem is,
Yeah.
because I've asked him about this several times,
Yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah.
He really is just on another level of playing 3D chess with my mind here, where he has no idea what I'm talking about, and he really didn't do it. And he's also the kind of guy who's going to give you pants.
I have a pair of those pants.
That's what I'm saying. It's all checking out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, and I may never know. Unless Jared confesses, it's really gone cold.
Well, in the movie or no in law enforcement they always say it's the significant other. So have you investigated Katie? You know what I'm saying? Listen, before you say, "Not my sweetheart," it's always the significant other. Always.
It's true.
The body is found hundreds of miles away. It was the boyfriend. It was the girlfriend. So I'm just saying, Katie, if you're listening, find those pants and give them back right now. Find and that underwear, because that's gross.
Maybe that was her way of saying, get out of the sauna and put a baby in me.
I was thinking something milder like get out of the sauna and get back to work. We're leaving tomorrow. Or maybe she was just trying to get caught up on...
She wasn't at the gym. She wasn't at the gym.
They never are, right? It's like,
are you kidding me? Listen, for real? She would?
Investigate. Maybe she was doing a load of laundry and she's like, I'm not doing another load. So she drove up to the YMCA.
Leave the kids here. Go to the...
She could have brought the kids.
She could, and then she could have left them
at the... Kids are welcome at the YMCA.
Yeah. And she probably would have left him at the kids club down there, and then she would have paid somebody $10 to go in there and take my pants.
She is a master.
And she would have known what they looked like.
All she has to do is put a cowboy hat on. Anybody with a cowboy hat, you're like, that's a dude. It could be Zendaya with a cowboy hat on. You're like, excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, did anybody see somebody with a cowboy hat on that day?
Mystery solved.
Well, I'm just saying.
Mystery solved.
Get back to me.
It would be honestly the perfect crime.
I know.
That's right, you know. I've never considered her. I've never. But it would be impossible to pull off. I'm not certain she even knew I was going to be at the sauna.
Bro, how often did you go to the sauna at that season of your life?
That's true, man. I didn't do anything without going to the sauna first.
She knew.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it still seems unlikely, very unlikely, but it's just so crazy, as they say.
It could be it.
It's so crazy that it just might be.
Barking up the wrong tree with Jared. You know, the call came from inside the house. The call came from inside the house.
It might have. It might have. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to her about it.
To our next episode.
Oh, actually, you know what?
What?
I'm going to let her listen to this episode.
You better.
And I'm going to see how she reacts.
Yeah.
I'm going to
turn up the heat.
I'm going to watch her because I can read her.
Yep. Have your little notepad.
Oh my God. She's like wondering, why is there a single light bulb above my head right now? I heard all the lights off and there's a metal chair.
And what are you doing with those aviators? You shaved to have a mustache? You're like, guilty. All can be forgiven if you give me back my pants. The underwear is the really gross part. She can throw those away, but you need those pants.
She's probably keeping them like some weird souvenir. You know those they do that, you know? Like people who commit crimes, they take your underwear and they like keep it in a box.
Listen, I'm not clairvoyant, but maybe when you turn 40, you're going to wake up with that pair of underwear stuffed in your mouth. And she's been playing the long game. She's been saving that underwear for your 40th birthday so she can say, got you! It was me! Got you! And then she'll put on a cowboy hat and you'll be like, excuse me, sir! Please don't hurt me! And then she'll take it off and you'll be like, babe? Master of disguise? I cracked the case.
Yeah, I could see all of that happening.
I just saved your 40th birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I think we've teased the sauna episode enough. I mean, are we good to close it out? I mean, let's just kick this thing off. We will see you next time. We're gonna be. You won't be able to see us.
Mm-hmm. You'll hear us.
Strict voyeurism laws.
Maybe we'll take some pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe take a picture.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Selfie. Audio only. Come back next time. Tim and Joe's Awesome Podcast.